Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca and we're gonna do some drugstore today. Like, duh, we do drugstore all the time. Welcome, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I don't know if you call it a drugstore haul or just sort of like, what's new and I bought it, so here you go. Oh my God. Every time I see something on either the Target website, Ulta website, and it says new, I buy it, or almost every time. And if I'm shopping and it seems to be featured or on an end cap or I haven't seen it before, I buy it. So, and then I may have one or two items that I purchased in different shades that were that were kind of like maybe 2 videos ago of new drugstore. So let's begin with something new at Target that is caught my attention because it's so affordable, and I think it was featured probably this month, or at least I think it launched this month, and I believe it was in time for Black History Month for February, because I believe this is a Black-owned makeup brand and it's called Thread, and it's so affordable. It has a fun vibe. It has like multi-purpose, all-inclusive. It's like hip but not intimidating, and I think it has all the good things going for it, like vegan, cruelty-free, those types of things. So I picked up the multi-face sticks. They're called Face It Complexion Stick, and I have shade 10 Light Cool and shade 20 Light Olive, which I'm gonna swatch them for you. I have some footage, and I am wearing am I wearing 10? I'm wearing 10 here, but they're very similar, and I would say that I would never pick something light olive for myself, but the 20, that shade, I think it works. So they're very creamy, and they don't have any kind of like, I don't believe they have any sunscreen or anything like that. They don't have any fragrance. They're probably a medium coverage, light to medium coverage. They're pretty emollient. You can blend them out. You can use it for concealer. You can use it for a touch-up. I kind of used it for foundation. And my face is sort of a hodgepodge of products, so I don't have this stick all over my face. I pretty much just have it right here. I layered with other products that I'll show you. So this is fun. I like it a lot. The shade ranges are clearly to include darker skin tones, and the 10 was the lightest, and that worked for me. So if you're more alabaster pale than I am, maybe this has the shades don't work for you. And it's, like I said, it's very affordable. They also have these multi-use sticks. They're called Blend It Multi-Sticks, and I picked up 2 shades. I have shade Outgoing, which is a very opalescent, it's really pretty. I mean, these are definitely cream eyeshadow sticks. You can also use it for highlighter. You can also use them on your lips. And then this shade here is called Soft. And I just think it is so cool because it's it's this bronzy copper. Well, what is it? Is it bronze or is it copper? your teacher for the periodic table of elements, table of periodic elements. What is that thing called? And you're like, well, it's a little bit copper, a little bit bronze. And they're like, well, which one is it, Rebecca? My kids are in college, and I feel like my kids are in college. That sounded so, anyway. I just feel like even though school seems a million years ago, I feel like there's some things that either jog my memory, like I'm back in school because they'll tell me something, or I'll just listen to what they're learning and they'll talk to me about something and I'll just be like, oh my gosh, really? These don't set like the way certain, shadow sticks might set for you. So don't think that, oh, you're just going to set it and it's going to be like the Milani and it's like it's waterproof and then it's good to go. And these are more kind of blend, casual, yeah. Then they have a lip crayon, and I picked up one shade in Passionate, and it's a classic red. This is so creamy. It's so beautiful. And I love that these don't have any fragrance, any heavy scent, and they're just so nice. I'm gonna check to see if this is a dupe for the NARS, is it Cruella, the lip crayon. So I am very excited about that line thread. Next, I picked up this lip bar, has a finishing powder, and this is the shade Buttercup Baby. I think this was $12. It's called Set the Tone Finishing Powder. This stuff is beautiful. It is so fine. She's so fine. Okay, so it is just a soft finishing powder. It doesn't have any sheen. It's not completely translucent, and it is not as a coverage-based product like, let's say, the e.l.f., right? So it doesn't have that, but you can build it, and it is very soft. It sets very nicely on the skin, and you can use it by itself, like if you just wanted to use it over a BB cream or something like that, or you can use it to set your concealer. You can finish and just buff out your makeup after everything is on. It's probably, I would say, maybe a more preferred powder than like the ColourPop one I shared with you guys. And it has a range of shades to, of course, accommodate darker skin tones too. Next, I revisited the Maybelline 30 Hour Concealer. So this is the Super Stay, and this came out a while ago, and probably like at the beginning of the year. And I bought one, and then I seem to not have followed through on my review. And I think it's because I kind of didn't like this shade. I got shade 22, which is this one here. And I always thought it was a little bit too dark. So I went and I picked up two more, which I don't know. Why do I need 3 of these? Yeah, but that's part of the job, is I have to show you the shades. So I picked up shade 10 and shade 15. 10 is a little too pale. You can see in my swatches. It would work. I have other concealers I wear that are this pale. 15 seems to be the winner. 15 is such a good shade, and it really does a very nice job of, I think, kind of being lighter than, like light enough for a concealer, but also kind of just right for other complexion blending, and so it doesn't stand out. The claim of this concealer is 30 hours, and it is supposed to be an active wear, so it has, I think it's like water resistant. It is a thinner formula. I find it to be a thinner consistency. The coverage definitely is buildable, but because it does set, it is supposed to be long wear, 30 hours, has some claims for, like waterproof, sweatproof. You will find if you're very, very dry, especially like your under eye area, you might not like it, or you might just need to really, really prep with eye cream, which, we've watched Wayne Goss. He is like all about the 10 layers of eye cream before you put your makeup on. So I definitely don't skimp on eye cream when you put on concealer, because I really think it makes a difference. I did not set the concealer after I applied it. So what I found is it is doing a good job of staying. It is not creasing. I'm sorry, I'm like contorting my face, but that's part of my process. It's good. Also, what I think what I really like with this, I think I really like it on my face, like on other areas of my skin, it looked really good. Like when I was putting it down here to just kind of cover redness, and I put it around my nose because I'm like, okay, if you're long wear and my nose always gets red and that's the first place to fade for makeup, let me see what you got, you know? I just think that when people don't like a concealer because they think it's dry, probably it's because they're setting it with powder and it's not really necessary, or they haven't prepped the under eye area in the first place. That's my theory. I'm defending concealers. I'm the district attorney here for concealers. Like, okay, what are you know, did you prep the area? Are you accusing this concealer of being dry but without prepping the area first? Dun dun. Okay. You guys, I picked up another Essence palette, the taupe one. Where was it? Oh, my Target just started carrying Essence. Ta-da! I was like, oh, I was so excited. And I have the coral, the bronze, I have the other the brown one. This taupe one, I have some thoughts. So this taupe one, I really enjoy it. I'm wearing it today. It is a very silver taupe. This taupe draws very gray, very cool, very silver. So if that's for you, you will love this. But I think of taupe as kind of a mushroom, sort of, I expect a little more yellow undertone with kind of the beige. And I used it with the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop, no, the NYX Ultimate Shadow Primer, which I think it created a little bit of a, like it made it so budge proof that I couldn't, it kind of set it before I could blend it properly. Now, I'm here to tell you, if you were expecting, if your taupe version of taupe, see like this shade right here looks so like, oh my God, that's the perfect shade of taupe. But on my lids, it looks very gray. Now, here's the thing though. When I wear gray shadows, I always think they pull blue. I always think, why does this look so blue? So that could be me. That may be just a me thing. My undertone, especially my eyelids, I'm very blue up there. So yeah. The next one is the Boots, or the number 7. I still want to call it Boots. The number 7 age-defying eye look instantly more youthful. This mascara, this is a hydro mineral serum infused mascara for lashes that feel stronger with reduced breakage. They've done a whole like packaging redo. I've noticed a lot of the products on the shelves look different, but I think deep down I think they're the same. This mascara is fine. It's nice. It is a very nice mascara. It is not something that I rave about or love. What I did was I put this on and then I went over it with my Maybelline and my L'Oreal. So there you go. And last, the NYX Brow Snatch, the Lift and Snatch, the brow. I got the shade Ash Brown because I decided I need to be a little darker with my brows. None of this blonde stuff. If, you know, I feel like my brows are kind of washed out, why am I wearing this pale blonde type brow any products? So I thought what I'm going to start doing now is not just taupe and not ash blonde, but if there's like an ash brown or a soft brown, I'm gonna experiment with those. And this did that for me, where it gave me a little more oomph, a little more body for the, for my brows. Like it really emphasized them so much to the point where I kind of had to be careful that I wasn't overdoing it. I am on my lips wearing, I just thought I'd share because this is sort of recent in this, in drugstore land, and that is the Cloud Pout, the Wet n Wild, and I'm wearing the wearing the Cloud Cream shade, which is a little bit more pink. It's like a very pale pink. I love the Nutter Butter. I think that's what that one was called. It's sort of like a nude, a more pale nude. I like this. I also popped over that the Blissful Blush. I think this is one of the new L'Oreal glosses. If it's not one of the new shades, I've got several. They made several of these. So yeah, and I like this combination, and it's nice. And I thought, because I didn't want to wear I wanted to wear the red lip crayon from the Thread brand, but it just, oh, sorry, not that. But I can't, when I do a red lip with kind of gray eyes, I feel very theatrical, and that wasn't my vibe today. So there you go. Well, thank you so much. I will list everything below. And if you shop from me in any of my links below, there are some commissions or affiliations, like things where I might get, a few cents on the dollar for everything sold. And it just goes into the pot where I use in the kitty. It goes back in the kitty to buy more makeup. Alrighty, folks, thanks so much. I hope you're well. And I'll see you next time. Bye.